Alright. It's been another long break, but we're back at it again. I've had to do a little bit of research to remember where the hell we are, but the answer to that is doing side quests. The two side quests we're doing at the moment, a member of Task Force 29 has gone missing, and we've been asked to investigate what happened to him. Turns out he was looking to meet a member of the, or the wife of a member of the Diwali crime syndicate, and we've just had a conversation with her, and she's agreed to meet us, well, somewhere that's not here. So hopefully we can track that down and see if we can find out where he's gone. Presumably something's up. He'd given her, or had bought her a train ticket out of town in return for her giving him information. So hopefully we can follow through with that, give her a train ticket and find out what information she had to give, and hopefully find the guy's name is Vince Black. See if we can find Vince, see what happened to him. The other one we're doing is this one last favour. Otar Vodkavelli, probably mangling that, is another member of the Diwali crime syndicate to which we owe a favour. And let's go find out what he wants. He wants us to meet the owner of this club that we're in, the Red Queen. So let's find out, since we're here. Let's find out what that's all about.
Not my time.
Oh, of course, the main quest as well. This whole bit. A while back, there was a terrorist bombing of the train station. After some time, we managed to find some information about that, some evidence, I guess. Basically, a future USB drive, which we took to our forensics expert, and he's told us now that the timing mechanism used in the bomb was actually a mechanical clock. So that's a lead that we need to follow up as well. But we'll get to that afterwards. As everybody knows, every time you play an RPG game, or anything even close to an RPG game like this, you never do the main quest first. Always tie up the side quests. There's valuable XP to be earned.
Make sure to show respect.
Yeah, shut up.
Master Cadlick, I am the owner of the Red Queen. I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
Well, I don't know about that. Depends how much crack you smoke.
If people are getting hurt, you might end up seeing more of me than you'd like.
If you're so concerned, by all means keep your eyes open for misconduct. It's like I always say, a safe client is a paying client.
It's not the safety of the clients I'm worried about.
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend, and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see, around here, nothing comes before family.
I mean, to be fair, you can have a family-run bakery, but it doesn't make it a legitimate business. I don't remember who Dominic is. Alright.
This place, it's a Diwali-run operation, is that right?
Half of Prague is a Diwali-run operation. My family has a God-given talent for overseeing things, and well, poor Prague. It was in sore need of oversight.
And what do you oversee exactly?
I oversee this club, obviously, as well as certain relationships, certain efforts that require a matriarch's touch, and the comings and goings of certain strangers who ask too many questions.
I'm flattered if that was a threat.
Be careful, Metal Man. You don't really belong here.
That's what they tell me.
Be careful. What she doesn't know is that I'm a consummate headshotter, and also I have the power of quick save and quick load at my command. This could literally not go badly for me.
I understand your family is very important to you. Does that include a kid named Dominic?
Ah, I didn't think you were here for the scenery.
I'm here to repay a favor.
This club is my confessional. People stop by, whisper in my ear. Sometimes I forgive, sometimes not. Lately, I hear one of the Diwali men wants to reconcile with me. How old-fashioned of him.
He helps you out, you help him out. I take it Dominic's causing some kind of trouble.
Dominic has made bad choices, for himself and for his family. We have tradition to consider. So I ask you, what is the best way to get a hot-headed young man out from where he does not belong?
I feel like I need to know who this Dominic guy is. Deus ex mankind divided. Dominic. There we go, this is what we're missing. Upon returning to Prague, Otar will contact Jensen and ask him to visit Masa Kadlec. That's her, manager of the Red Queen. So already shows a point of interest. One last favour before you talk to accept the mission from. Long story short. Okay, let's not go too deep into that. I don't think we are supposed to know too much about him. So since we're not the murdering type, what does one do to remove a hot-headed young man from a position? We talk to him. Got to give a dumb kid some love and some attention, you know?
You talk to him. You say whatever it takes to make him understand your point of view.
I would like nothing more than to strap Dominic to a chair and make him understand my point of view. But first, I need to get him into the chair.
Then what did you have in mind?
My hands are bound by politics. You, I think, have the look of someone used to working around political matters. Perhaps you could kidnap Dominic.
Okay. I'm sure that's within my capabilities.
I want to understand this better. What makes Dominic our problem?
Sometimes the Valley operations need sharp young toughs who can wave a gun, and sometimes they need men who can look good in a suit and make allegiances.
So which type is he?
I made an arrangement for Dominic. I found him a woman, found him a place, away from all this, where he was useful to the family. But he thinks he knows better. He thinks like Radich Nikolats.
He's a runaway groom. You wanted to marry him off, he wants to sit at the Kingpin's table. And this costs you, doesn't it?
You're very perceptive. Dominic is disposable to Radich, but to me, he can bring a more capable wife into the fold. My fold.
So politics then. She wants to marry off this kid. For political gain. I mean, fair enough, whatever, it's none of my business, is it? I'm just here to repay a favour.
Alright, where's Dominic now? What do you want me to do?
They call it Hotel Narikala, an old Georgian joke. One of Radich's safe houses. Dominic knows we cannot interrupt Radich's hospitality.
And that's where I come in. It's heavily guarded, I assume.
And surveillance systems, alarms. This is the boy.
So I sneak into this building, find Dominic, tell him he's expected back home.
No. You get in, you incapacitate Dominic. You bring him out and leave him in a cozy storage locker. No one can see any of this happen.
You want me to knock this guy out and drag him through a building full of Radish's men, undetected? You're kidding, right?
Where I am from, abduction of the bride was a time-honored custom. So you think of this as an act for equality. You'll know Dominic by his tattoo. Do not bring me the wrong man.
Well, I'm not above murdering thugs. But that said, it would be pretty great if I managed to do this undetected, wouldn't it? Alright.
Watch your back.
Let's get out of here.
Good stuff. You're so beautiful. You know that?
This place is so cool. Look at that.
Let's see the rest.
Alright, the guy with the compass star tattoo on his neck.
Of it.
You like my moves, baby?
I got home. You're the most beautiful woman I have ever seen.
My eyes are up here.
You're so pretty.
Of course.
You remind me of
You're
my...
not here for the eyes.
Never mind. I could get both, I guess. How come the boys aren't dancing? You're so pretty. You remind me of my... Let me see. Never mind. I love your moves. You dance so beautifully.
Alright. What do I like hanging around in this place?
I told you she was a problem.
So, what do we do about you know who?
Not another word to anybody. It's clear what has to be done.
Okay. Let's see what we're up to. Infiltrate the Diwali safe house, or where's this? Is that the right one? No, that's the wrong one.
I'm getting bloated, but I don't get...
That's highlighting me the wrong one. I feel like oh, yeah, I've got to go all the way back to this other place. Or do some infiltration. I feel like a couple of beers deep, it might not be sensible to get roped into anything too spectacular. On the other hand, in the interest of entertaining you,
Can you imagine?
I'm going to save it right here and then probably do something stupid and get myself into trouble.
Leave, Uyobok. Что?
Nah, mate. Irish stool. Stool as poo. Alright, let's try going around this other side and see if we can get to the apartments that way.
Fucking tourists. Learn to walk.
Talara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
Yeah, let's hope.
What are all gonna doing at the casino?
Could pick this lock, or we could use... Oh. Super jump to the rescue. Oh, what?
Access granted.
Oh. Just because it's fun to do. Also, I fell off, so... Go up there, but I feel like I want to investigate over there. Children football. Of course. I think I've got the mod that lets me see, yeah, see items through walls. Right, I'll save those points for now.
I never saw a man try harder.
Far too many questions that Nathaniel Brown.
Right. Oh, really? Come on. Alright. Let's go up here. Oh, well, great. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Alright. Told you I'd do something stupid. Won't be the first time either. I forgot how punishing the fall damage is in this. It's pretty punishing. Like, oh, I'm just going to jump down one story of a building. And you're like, ah, I'm dead, broke my legs, oh no.
Okay, followers. Who else
Fucking
thinks
some
there are
robot
far
I
too
am.
many questions that Nathaniel Brown and his cronies at Santo are evading about this so-called Og paradise in the Middle East? Like, how the hell are the drugs supposed to get there? Can he guarantee the safe passage of a sufficient supply of neuropozyne doses for people being enslaved? Sorry, housed over there. Safe harbor initiative, my ass. This is just a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, it can't be worse than Gollum City, but there's no way this ends up okay. Brown is going to avoid all the tough questions to ensure the Human Restoration Act gets passed. While
Excuse me, just rolling a cigarette.
their chops, waiting to achieve complete mastery over the drug trade. With groups like the Jinn and the Dvali trafficking goods in that area, there's no guarantee.
I feel like we're in a weapons-free zone. They're not cops. They're not civilians. These guys are hardcore gangster thugs.
Prisoners! All over again. And let's say we don't
Got that shit on his legs in prison.
Radich made the call. You want to talk to Radich about who he recruits? Good luck.
Ah, if he wants posers, my hometown is full of them.
You know the deal. Some guys are for doing the shooting, and some are for getting shot.
Let's see where he goes. We can steal everything with impunity. Nice. Adam Burglary Jensen, they call me. Don't need that SMG. Inventory full. What's in there? Let's probably take a look. Oh, we actually got knocking around. But what I do not need is a bunch of shotgun shells. Not the way I roll. I've got this scope and this silencer. Taking a lot of room up. Oh, that's annoying because I feel like scopes and silencers are like really rare, and I feel like I need to hang on to them for, you know, whatever dumb reason. I mean, I guess I could sell them. Get rid of these as well. I presume they were probably worth a little bit, but fuck it. Discard.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Shit. Come on. Right, screwed that one up.
Anomaly detected.
Oops,
Trace
shit.
program initiated.
That's more like it.
Access granted.
Damn right. Yep, just Diwali members threatening each other. Get that colour sorted out. I mean, obviously I want to go everywhere and murder everybody, so she looks like a civilian.
I have been informed of a disturbance at the Hotel Narikala. I don't know you, and I don't know what you are doing there. Never approach me again, and watch your back.
Well, okay. Shit. I don't feel like I want to kill a civilian. Maybe I can wait for this chump to come back the other way. Alright. We're going to clear this place out, at least this block of flats.
these scones right now. Ah, fuck it. What are we talking about?
Oh, that was lucky.
Well, I want to put this one to bed. No, I'm not a member of No, I don't.
Shit, what was that? Code to the control room. Okay, cool.
Protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals. Since privacy laws,
I'm not safe.
no hacker has ever come close to breaching the
Let's just be really careful about that. There we go. Shh. Sleep.
just wasting their time. This is Eliza Cassan.
I don't have what it And you know what?
Our portable data
These are smart people. They've broken into Bell Tower, Page Industries, and VersaLife, and are only growing bigger nards when it comes to their targets.
area. Up the tracks.
Just filling my inventory with shit that I don't need.
But our sorry past, like what really caused the Aug incident. Maybe it'll be evidence linking a major corporation to mass murder. One day these hacktivists...
World Health Officials.
I'm just hoping their overall character is strong enough to go over the dark side. Last thing I know before they find any solid info on us.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live.
Oh, I missed him again.
There's more of this to come, followers. So get that wax out of your eardrums. And if you're just joining us, I can have one day in the Palisades.
That's it, mate. Off you go. Off you go. Oh, wait. For fuck's sake, really? Now he's making coffee. Oh, okay. So he goes to a completely different place.
Could they stop us? We'd have to be a united front demanding transparency, or we'll all end up like that Simona Sardakis, who died of a
God knows where I found that key, but let's, I'll go with it.
Is beyond the legal jurisdiction.
Alright, we're safe.
Pure corporate archiving company in the world. Around the world. Picus News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. In part 1 of our 2-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen. It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve if it is passed?
When? When it is passed. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too, Eliza. Listen, I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step backwards, a devastating blow against basic human rights. But these social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The AUG incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and naturals has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. I am not augmented, but I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them, it's horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give them that.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Dogs, the bank's iconic blade facilities, hold the largest cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals. Private sources close to the bank tell me
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solution has massive storage capacity, flexible stream, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere. Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and deaths, biotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis. Contain the outbreak, even as work begins in San Francisco, at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's reporting to you live from underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective.
Bad drugs? Give me a break. I don't know any drug that ever made me want to.
say something? Come on.
On the run!
Around the clock, around... Hiker's News, always watching, because you are always watching. In part one of our two-part look at the human restoration, I am joined by the head of...
What happened to him? Break you!
It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve if it is passed?
When? When it is passed. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too, Eliza. Listen, I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step backwards, a devastating blow against basic human rights. Everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and naturals has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation. Clear the air.
So the sentiment is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they... side of the... Because if they do...
Like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Cassell.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folk, the collective is one of the...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Dominic, can you talk?
I have been informed about what happened with Dominic.
The situation got out of hand. From what you told me, he was a liability.
Of course he was a liability, but this was not the time for his death. I suggest you watch your back, Mr. Jensen.
It was a simple task. What I ask of you, Mr. Jensen.
Murder, abduction. Your favors might seem simple to a criminal, but they don't to me.
Massa is...
Dominic. Dominic! Can you talk? You're serious? Someone took out Golwa? I told you! Hiding out with the Clanks, and they still got him! I'm telling you, this has to be Otar's doing, man. Because Otar's making a play for the top. If I can figure this out, so will the boss. It's our chance. No way I'm going back. The number of shotgun weddings that witch has arranged. For the family, she says, but oh my god, it's all for her! I'm not going anywhere. She'd have to come in here and drag me out. It's now or never, man. Don't be on the wrong side. Yeah, right. Peace.
Дай мне, чтоб вас всех.
What's this?
Этот говнюк снова к нам пришел!
Cadlick. I delivered your boy Dominic. No one saw me go in or out.
Impressive. How is he?
He's still out cold. Might want to ease off on the bright lights when he comes around.
I'll keep that in mind. We do want him to be as attentive as possible. I think this concludes our business tonight.
Been a long day. Bookstore busy.
Mr. Jensen, it is...
Otar, I know. I can see your face on the info link. I did the job for Cadlick.
She told me herself. It is the first time we have spoken in... Well, things change, huh? The debt you took for Caller is paid. Perhaps it is now I who owes you the favor.
I'll remember it, Otar.
You do that, my friend.
Nice outfit.
A permit. It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
Well, look at this. We have a real shiny one here. What you got hiding in those arms, Clank?
This should cover the basics.
Keep your hands where you can keep them. 847? Kurva. What the fuck are you? Some kind of a super soldier?
What I am is in a hurry.
Yes. Yes, I bet you are. Go ahead, you're clear.
Maintaining cautious patrol.
Sir?
Christ, it's freezing here.
This is not right. Leave me alone, Flash.
Видишь там что-нибудь?
Time to close that mouth of yours!
Мы его напугали!
Что? Иди проверь.
Bastard! That murderous piece of shit!
Are you okay?
He sent them here to kill me. I mean, I know what kind of man my husband is, but to sick those animals on me... Oh, I tried to tell you inside the club. We needed to be more discreet.
You sure he's the one who sent them?
Who else? Blesta is not a good man. He smuggles weapons, drugs, whores, you name it. All of it heading east. Oh, it's obvious now that he knows that I know. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored, and I have the code to get in.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation?
That is what Vince wanted. I was going to give him this information, and in exchange he was going to pay for my ticket out of Prague. Don't you understand? I must leave Blesta tonight. I must get as far as I can.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Would you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Blesta knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
Given what happened with those men, the way they attacked us, seems like you're in even more danger than you thought.
Don't worry. I will be careful. Just as you must be, darling. Besides, I'll be out of Prague within the hour, and Blesta will never see me again. Assuming, of course, that you can pay.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Blesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious. Eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure. To have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
I wouldn't cry over him.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here. The ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách.
Tohle se mi teda moc nelíbí.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. Whatever you need. You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah.
Get out of here, then.
I have everything I need.
Fuck off, then. Next time, maybe not fuck off. You need a pick? How much do you... Stop wasting my time.
I'll be on my way.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up. Stars is the man. He'll set you up.
The things you see.
Not sure what the hell is going on.
Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol.
I see you.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu. I have a permit. It's not like they did not see me working. All day. Like I am not a citizen here.
Not much going on.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now look.
Kam se chystáš v těchto hadrech?
Co?
Na tohle já nemám.
I always like the card tricks.
Those Star Wars guys? What? What happened? Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I guess I sat on a bench dictating things to the bank. Asked me to leave.
Did you say anything?
No way. They're much more intimidating than the police. Like they would not even hesitate to kill almost my last hit.
We should get ready to go.
Avoid any trouble.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nic jsem ti neudělal! Nech mě bejt!
In the market for something, aren't you? You've come to the right place.
Hey, you. We got... Don't bother me.
Area. Up.
Proceed.
For outcasts like Richard, those who feel exiled from others who can no longer connect, imagine.
Bad enough when he was just... drugs.
Okay. Let's see what this is all about then.
Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Blaster sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta's not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you're not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's got to be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
Yeah, I do, actually. But this is not going to end well for you. Mitigate. I saw segregation in Golem, oppression and crime, but I also saw courage. You can find ways to get along. That's no excuse. I know it's bad, but I'm not sure it's worth making a deal with the devil just to get out. Nah, that's bullshit. I'm not going to sort of try and persuade you that Golem was okay. It wasn't. It's terrible.
Golem was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Vlasta finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
Vince is involved in this. He hasn't gone dark. He's a fucking double agent, or at least a dirty. Excuse me. He is.
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Blaster comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Vlasta. Vlasta and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Vlasta's men blindfolded me and brought me here, and told me to wait. It's Vlasta! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm looking for Vince Black. Tell me whatever you know about him and we don't have to have a problem here.
He's not a threat to you. He just wants to know about Vince.
Whatever you're going to do, Vrasta, do it quick.
You wanna know about Vince? Sure, no problem. Vince and I work together. He used his agency contacts to get me merchandise. Keep Interpol off my back. But then Vince got greedy. And so I shot him in the face. Like this.
Draw his attention! Start spraying! Ooh, you're...
Who are you? What are you doing?
You're...
No.
Gollum was hell. You had to...
2 days ago.
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black.
It's Blaster. Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is
Come
that
on,
I
let's
won't be
get
on
this shit in
any
the
of them.
truck. I need to meet Cat at the club by 9.
Cat come.
I can't believe you! What am I supposed to do now?
You didn't want to be stuck inside a truck with those men. Whatever promises they made, they were never gonna keep.
You don't know that.
It's an educated guess. Look, whether or not they would have come through for you, it doesn't change who they were and what they were into.
You stopped one delivery. That's not going to win whatever crusade you think you're on. There are a million other ways to move illegal merchandise out of this city. But there was only one way I knew of for people like me to get out of here. And here was it! I think you should leave. You obviously got what you wanted.
me some way to get off
Hate to see what these Augs have done.
We've got an AUG here on a 512. Over.
I always liked the card tricks when I was a kid. Found that stuff fascinating.
I'm watching.
No.
Hello.
Are we really doing any good?
Hello, Aug.
Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for.
Vlasta's not my friend.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm...
You're paying the Diwali...
Not legal.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I didn't come here to get in your way, to keep people like you from escaping places like Gollum.
Then walk away. I'll never have another chance like this. I've given them everything I have for this one shot. If I get recaptured... It's Vlasta. Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't
let's
be
get
on
this shit
any
in the
of them.
truck. I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vrasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
You're the boss here, Vlasta. I only came because I was worried about her. But I see now I have no reason to worry. Olive can take care of herself.
Worried about your friend, huh? How thoughtful of you.
I'm a thoughtful guy. And I'm smart enough to know when I've made a mistake. Shouldn't have come here. Shouldn't have jeopardized her like that.
He's telling the truth. He's a friend of mine. He followed me because he was worried.
Vlasta, we need to move.
All right. Okay, friend. Time for you to leave now. But if anything goes wrong because of you, if I have any reason to regret this, Olive won't get where she needs to go. You understand?
I'm not gonna do anything that puts her in danger.
Thank you for that. It's been a long time since someone did me a favor.
You're not out of the woods yet, and I think you know that. I'm giving you a way to contact me, if anything goes wrong.
Hey, lovebirds, we're on a schedule. Let's wrap this up.
I'll be fine. I promise. Here, I was saving this for when I got to Rabia, but I think you should have it. It's the least I can do.
We need to branch out. The complete control of the city.
Da, I know.
My.
I don't know. Santo has been a sure bet for a long time, but an all cable? Ooh, how it's a big shot.
Oh, very brave. Walking around in all that armor.
You said it. He's a real man.
Oh, his mother must be so hide your magnets.
Hidden under all that crap, he looks like an all.
Všechno vidím.
What's going on?
Pásame tu barricacar.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that. Hmm? See all
Pamatujte, dámy a pánové, v baru platí zákaz ošahávání. A teď to pořádně roztočíme. Dámy, zadrsejte nám.
I'm expensive.
Jo, díky všem, že jste dneska přišli do Rudý královny. Máme kluky, máme tady všechno. Připravte si kredity, dámy a pánové, jízda začíná. Hej, jste připravený a našavený. A už je čas lítnout na věc, ne? Pamatujte, soukromí pokoje jsou k dispozici na odpadě. Oh yeah! Dobrý večer, přátelé Rudý královny. Pozdravte Anešku.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Za pár dní se přijďte podívat na Zorku, která vám se svým mechanickým hadem předvede takovou show, že budete zírat. Ale dneska pijte a bavte se, lidičky. Ukažte, jak se umíte bavit. Bavíte se dobře? Já vás neslyším. Dejte holkám najevo, že tady jste. Rudý královně nikdy nezapomenete. Nádhera, lidičky. Ukažte, jak se umíte bavit. Pamatujte, dámy a pánové, v baru platí zákaz ošahávání. A teď to pořádně roztočíme. Dámy, zadrsejte nám.
Hi, sweetie.
Here comes the big shot.
Líbím se ti. No bodej ty ne.
Pojď mi zatancovat.
Jsi člověk. Baby. You hungry?
Be careful, Metal Man.
Make sure to
You
show
don't
respect.
really belong here.
I expected nothing less of you, Oyobuk.
I informed another interested party that our arrangement went smoothly. I'm sure you'll hear from him soon enough.
What can I get you something else?
Actually, I think I'm gonna pass.
You change your mind, I'll be right here.
You're so beautiful. You know that?
Welcome to the Irish stool, buddy. Pull one up and I will see what we can do for you.
Irish Stool. Catchy name. Very evocative.
I like to think so. Well, what will it be?
Not right now, thanks. I've got something to get to.
Can you imagine?
Ratted on that guy, they'd fire him.
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Welcome to my place. Didn't expect to see one of you in here. Not today. You know, with all the trouble.
We're not gonna have a problem, are we?
No. I don't share the sentiment of the ruling class. Just commenting on current events, you know? About the happening in Utolek. So, what can I get you?
What have you got?
I've got surly Welshman and nice rye.
Nothing, thanks.
Suit yourself.
I got nothing here, you? Cool. Yeah, I know. Don't start no trouble in here, okay? Notice if anyone starts trouble, I have to take care of it. Don't touch my thing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Hey, stop that.
We have a rock here! Stop! Take him! You and me! Let's go! Toe to toe!
Anything goes, honey. If you've got the credit. City has gone to hell.
Wanna hear another one? The clockman's clock is ticking.
Good one. Come on, let's blow this place.
Hey, I'm the funny guy, not you.
Around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world. Cutting Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega-corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks, I think they are just wasting their time. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacities, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere.
Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent. World health officials are scrambling to contain the outbreak, even as work begins in San Francisco at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Rocaseca Beach facility to find a more aggressive cure. Sources inside the R&D campus tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly, new vaccines become obsolete before they can even reach infected areas. So experts are working day and night, not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What did I say? Keep an eye out, Nomad. And now, they come to me to take care of you. Business is business, my friend. You are a true artist. I will wear it with pride. Nomad, my friend. You're a good man. A good... What did I say? Keep an eye out, Nomad. And now, they come to me to take care of you. Business. You are a true artist. I will wear it with pride.
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment, and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be. The Red Light District, at a bar across the street from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the Diwali now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
Track them over to business.
Nice outfit. Nah, I know. Them ones was in the trouble.
Glad today.
This is the day.
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
Mohlo by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě. Co zase?
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment, and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be. The Red Light District, at a bar across the street from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the Diwali now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
Buonasera, Philippe.
Visit the notorious Red Light.
Been a long day.
You thinking of becoming a regular? What would you like?
Looking for a man named Nomad Stanek. Heard he might be in here.
Yeah, you're not the first. Couple of Interpol agents asked me about him too. What did he do? Is he in trouble or something?
I can't go into details about an ongoing investigation. Where did you say they were?
Downstairs. Don't mess up the place, okay? By the way, you want anything?
Not right now, thanks. I've got something to get to.
Hey, I'm a citizen! I have rights! You cannot detain me without charging me! This I know!
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No! I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince me. I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment. What else am I supposed to think?
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No. Those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. No. Look. Take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child. Gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends, but I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help. She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they called it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb squad?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
Ugh. They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
Your apartment was booby-trapped by Radic Nikoladze.
What? Why would he... I guess friendship means nothing to a thug.
What happened?
I was never a wealthy man, but my shop is well known and respected. Radic liked my watches. He knew I needed money after what happened to Allison, so we strike a deal. But deals are like beautiful women to that man. A better one always comes around.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter, Allison. Ex-military, EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something.
Stay
the
away.
agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
What they're doing at the casino. This is pretty good.
Excuse us. I'm sorry.
Máme kluky, máme tady všechno. Připravte si kredity, dámy a pánové.
Hands are fast.